course, Virginia, there is a big-time governor's race happening there November 2nd, so 12 days from today. Terry McAuliffe, Glenn Youngkin, they were both given equal time on a local news channel in Richmond, Virginia to try and reach local voters in the state. Terry McAuliffe abruptly walked off. Take a look.
He says election integrity is the #1 issue. No, it isn't. Healthcare, COVID, education, job creation.
We're already over.
All right, we're over. That's it. That's it. Hey, I gave you extra time. Come on, man. You should have asked better questions early on. I mean, you should have asked questions your viewers care about.
Well, we did.
Well, Erin, I just got to say, I came up through the local news ranks myself. I have a friend at that station in Richmond. They aired that part of the interview as well. So Richmond, one of the biggest, most populated areas in the state, they saw that. Not a good look. According to Monmouth this morning, both candidates are tied at 46% with 12 days to go. What do you make of this?
This just gave me chills when you said they're tied, because I know Virginia mothers and fathers and the parents are going to save the state of Virginia. And this is really a bellwether election. It's going to show us what may happen in the midterms, perhaps what's going to happen likely in New Jersey as well, which is also a big race. These parents in Virginia, we've seen the school board meetings all over the news and all over social media. They are fed up. Their children are being, in one instance, allegedly raped. They're being taught critical race theory. I have a friend who would like to remain nameless, who's a teacher in Loudoun County, and says they are pushing that our children there and her children there learn these things and are tested on critical race theory. And all this is doing is dividing the children and scaring the children. These children have been out of school and wearing masks for well over a year now. They need to learn how to read and write and socialize and do math. And instead, we are pushing this far left-wing agenda. And that's what Terry McAuliffe is all about. So let's hope that these parents show up, that we get more churches like Charlie Kirk was in last weekend speaking, and we get Glenn Youngkin elected.
I saw that. It looks like it could happen, too. Kelly, Democrats seem like they're just, I want to show Joe Biden's most recent approval rating. Again, this according to Quinnipiac. It went down by a point from what we had about 2 weeks ago. 37% of Americans, 9 months and a day, by the way, into Joe Biden's time in office, approve of the job he's doing. And I see what's happening in Virginia right now with this governor's race. This should be an easy Democrat win. This is the most consequential election of this cycle right now. It just seems like Democrats are completely out of touch with what the American people actually want right now.
Absolutely. I mean, in that same Quinnipiac poll, it's only 28% of independents support the job that Joe Biden is doing. And when you look at the poll numbers, the Monmouth poll between Terry McAuliffe as well as Glenn Youngkin, they're tied. But where Youngkin is picking up support is with women and with independents. So there's no doubt Joe Biden is a drag on the ticket here in Virginia. I mean, when you look at the crisis that's going on the border and people being shipped in, flown into Virginia, illegal aliens, the push for sanctuary cities, the crime rate is going up in every American city. Because you've got DAs and radical, George Soros appointed prosecutors who basically are saying you can commit a crime, but you don't have to go to jail. So we see this in our community, and schools is something that Glenn Youngkin has focused on from the very beginning, a school safety program, bringing up the educational standards in public schools. Right now, there's a push to get rid of testing and merit-based programs in charter schools, and that's all coming from Terry McAuliffe. And Glenn Youngkin has been out in the forefront, and this is what people care about. They care about safety, they care about their schools, and they want to stop this radical socialist agenda that the left has been pushing. This progressive agenda does not align up with American values, and the majority of Americans believe in preserving these values.
Yeah, we're trying to get Glenn Youngkin on the show here next week, I should say, but it's fascinating. Tonight, this town hall, Anderson Cooper, I feel like this cannot be another CNN High Five Festival with a 37% approval rating. I would encourage you to watch Greg Kelly and Stinchfield and Cortez and Pellegrino here on Newsmax tonight and not watch the CNN town hall. But I feel like Anderson Cooper is going to have to ask at least a single tough question and maybe a big bad follow-up for our 46th president. Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.